Where?
Jumping around the aisle.
Yeah, we go back. We go back to our radio days.
That's cool. Matt Guerrier, right-hander, on for the Dodgers. Great to have with us Will Butler from Arcade Fire, who went to college right up the road in Evanston at Northwestern. Here's Aramis Ramirez leading it off 8-5. Will, great to have you with us.
It's good to be back. Good to be back in Chicago.
So 3 big shows at the UIC Pavilion.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a lot of people actually up here in the press box who were at last night's show, and they said it was awesome. You didn't keep them up too late, I hope.
Not too late. I think we were in bed by 11. Or you could have been in bed by 11. I wasn't in bed by 11, but I had to get up early for the game, you know.
Yeah, so did everybody else, but he was raving about it, swing and a miss. Joe Posnanski, who's a wonderful sports writer, writes a blog, a big baseball guy, and he's old like Bob and me. And he said, you know, way back when you talk about the greatest rock bands in the world, it was pretty easy when you had the discussion. He said, but I want to know who the greatest rock band is right now, and he put Arcade Fire right at the top of the list. Saw your show recently.
Oh, awesome.
He said, I didn't quite know what was going on, but I liked it.
That's the key part, that you like it.
How would you describe the band's sound? I know that we all try to put every band into a very specific genre, but it's not so easy with Arcade Fire, is it?
I just use the term rock and roll. You know, we play rock and roll. And everything's rock and roll these days.
Jeff Baker with a ground ball to short, as Jamie Carroll will throw him out. And how many instruments can you play personally?
I play everything poorly. I play a lot of synthesizer, some piano, bass, little guitar, little drums, a little of everything.
Are you just coming up with different sounds and just saying, hey, let's include this? I'm just kind of the guy who just says, let's just throw something new in everything we do?
Everyone in the band is kind of like that. My brother's wife's in the band. She plays the hurdy-gurdy, the cranking violin, and the accordion, and she plays drums, and everyone sings on a megaphone every once in a while. Good old-fashioned rock and roll, you know.
That's right. Soto lines hard to Jamie Carroll for the out. Well, unfortunately, a quick bottom of the 7th, but great to see you back. Have some good shows coming up. Okay?
Thanks a lot.
Get unbelievable savings during the Crazy Days sale at Menards. For 3 days only, get unbelievable deals. Prices so low, they're crazy. Stock your pantry with cereal. Choose from 4 different flavors, only 4 for $5. Or get a Master Force 15-piece titanium drill bit set, only $4.99 after rebate. But hurry, the sale ends Sunday. Good while supplies last. And you don't want to miss these prices.
Save big money at Menards.
Yeah.
Hi, can I borrow some milk?
Yeah, just a second.
Just for Men. In 5 easy minutes, targets only the gray.
Anything else?
Pancakes?
Just for Men. Live forward.
Yep, you got it. It's a deluge of deals at Bob Rohrman Schaumburg Ford on Gulf Road. More Fords, less fuel. Buy a 40-mile-per-gallon highway Fusion for only $179 a month. Or get 0 APR for 60 months now.
There's only one Bob Rohrman.
Nobody beats Bob. Nobody. Bob Rohrman Schaumburg Ford, just 8 blocks west of Woodfield Mall on Gulf Road. Schaumburg.
Due to the length of this game, we now move ahead in the action.
Know a newborn Cubs fan? The Newborn Fan Club is a perfect gift to showcase what it means to be a Cub for life. Receive a customized photo announcing the birth on the Wrigley Field marquee, a Cubs birth certificate, Cubs baby stocking cap, and a Cubs Rookie of the Year onesie. Perfect for parents and friends alike. Visit Cubs.com for more info and to sign up today. Thanks to Will and Marika for hanging with us. Unfortunately, Bob, that was the fastest bottom of the 7th, I think, in the history of the 7th inning stretch.
Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to talking to Marika from Montreal. At least the band started in Montreal back in '01, and I asked very casually, have you ever been to an Expo game? Geez, her eyes lit up. I think she was a huge wPA fan back in the day.
She plays violin in Arcade Fire. And again, Will plays just about everything. Synthesizer, bass, guitar, percussion. Two strikes to Aaron Miles. 8-5 Dodgers. Well, their career has just blown up. I mean, it's great to see. It's also great to see a lot of fans in Chicago get a chance to check them out more than once this weekend. Pulled foul. 41,161, a wonderful sellout audience here at Wrigley Field today. Fans taking advantage of Easter weekend against the Dodgers on a nice day. Hoping the Cubs can come back here in the final 2 innings. Could not hold that 5-1 lead. The Dodgers have scored 7 unanswered. Ted Lilly got a no decision for the Dodgers, and Ryan Dempster would be saddled with the loss if the Cubs don't come back. Full count to Miles, 3-2.
You mentioned with Cubs with a couple of more opportunities in the bottom of the 8th and probably the bottom of the 9th, although you'd like to get it done as quickly as possible with big Jonathan Broxton lurking down in that Dodgers bullpen. Now, he has been mortal this year. He's been hit around a little bit. He's had some issues, but more often than not, he's going to come in and put out the fire.
One rattling around in the Cubs dugout. Tip, strike 3.
Good battle that time, but Jeff Samardzija ultimately wins with a good fastball at 94 just inside the corner for the swinging strike.
Huge day for Casey Blake. He's had a big series. He has scored 5 times already this weekend. Maybe saying, take that, Wall Street Journal.
That's right.
They did some analysis and determined that he was essentially the most average player in baseball in terms of an offensive performer. Put him right smack dab in the middle. We had some fun with that conversation yesterday, and he has responded by being a lot better than average in the series. He went. Call made by Marty Foster at first.
I know there are a lot of teams out there that would take Casey Blake as their very average third baseman. He does a lot of things to help a team win a ball game.
A lot of fans on the rooftops, on the balconies, just enjoying the day. Strike 3. Blake tried to hold up, but it didn't matter. The pitch was in the zone.
One From strikeout on a fastball to Aaron Miles. This time a good slider just off of the outside corner. You could see from that smattering of pitches, Samardzija just trying to stay away from Casey Blake in this at bat with fastballs and ultimately with that slider.
It was Ethier's 2-run double that gave the Dodgers their first advantage. That was in the 6th. He likes the big spots. Going back to 2008, he has a major league leading 11 game-ending hits. That's with his team batting in the bottom of the 9th or beyond. 6 walk-off home runs in his career. Fly ball down the left field line, and it'll be fouled by about a foot. Bob Ryan Dempster, after his start today with a 7.63 earned run average. Is it as simple to say that not keeping the ball in the ballpark has been his biggest problem, or is there something else you see pitch to pitch?
I just think his stuff is not as crisp this year as we've seen it in the past. Still has good sinking, tailing action on his fastball, but not the same kind of dive bombing sinker we're used to seeing. Same thing goes for his slider and his splitter. Very serviceable pitches, but just not as sharp as we saw them last year. Hopefully that will come with a little more arm strength, a few more starts. But, you know, I think those are the things that lead to the home runs. The sliders that don't break as sharply as you need them to, and they stay in the strike zone where they get hit hard.
Full count on Ethier. Kemp on deck. Samardzija has struck out the first 2 this inning and has retired the first 3 he has faced going back to the 7th. And he gets Ethier and strikes out the side. Soriano will lead off the bottom of the 8th. 8-5 LA.
Steve just won the $1,000 a week for life instant game. And got himself a new suit.
I'm good.
Getting $1,000 a week every week means his life is worth more than ever. As long as he keeps living, we keep giving.
Hey, babe.
$1,000 a week for life. The longer you live, the more you get.
Join us at the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation's Best of Illinois with the Chicago Cubs, May 19th at Wrigley Field. Guests will enjoy exclusive access and a tribute to Ron Santo. For tickets or to make a donation, visit jdrfillinois.org.
At Planners, living a healthy lifestyle is important. What's my secret? Well, this. A tasty nutrition blend that helps keep the legs pumping. Planters Nutrition, specially mixed for a remarkably nutritious snack.
You want to get a great-looking lawn like this, but trying to grow grass from seed in tough areas like deep shade, along the driveway, and where the kids play can be a little intimidating. Until now, with Scott's Easy Seed. It's Scott's best grass seed, starter fertilizer, and a growing material that absorbs water and expands to surround and protect the seeds. You'll get a thick, green Scott's lawn even if you've never been successful with other seed before. The revolutionary Scott's Easy Seed. Grow grass anywhere.
Sportsnet Central. We capture the must-see highlights, deliver the late-breaking news, and produce the in-depth interviews you crave on Sportsnet Central every day on Comcast Sportsnet.
All right, Luke, thanks very much. Swing and a miss by Alfonso Soriano. Matt Guerrier worked a very quick 1-2-3 7th. Back out there for the 8th. Signed a 3-year free agent deal in the offseason. Guerrier, 2-time American League appearances leader in 08 and 09 as Kerry Wood gets ready for the 9th. Ground ball up the middle and through for a base hit.
Taking advantage of the curveball here on the 2-strike count, and it's a good one. Ball had a lot of downward movement, but Soriano able to wait back, poke it back up the middle of the field for a leadoff single.
Breaking ball low and outside to Johnson. Guerrier made his big league debut with the Twins back in 2004. Prior to this series, the Dodgers were struggling in their bullpen. Pretty high collective ERA. There's a bunt by Johnson. It'll be a hit, 2 on, and the tying run will come up.
Perfectly executed by Reed. Got it out toward the end of the bat to try to deaden that ball a little bit. Keeps it away from the pitcher, and when Casey Blake fans on the barehanded attempt, the Cubs have it cooking with runners at first and second. Pinch hitter Kosuke Fukudome to take the at bat in the pitcher spot.
The Dodger bullpen into today with a 5.55 ERA. Nobody up right now in the bullpen. This is Guerrier's inning. Pinch hitter Kosuke Fukudome. Batting for Samardzija, strike 1. 6-game hitting streak during which he's batted .500. He's hitting .464 at home. Guerrier hasn't yet given up a run as a Dodger, but that's in danger. 2 on, nobody out in the 8th.
Looks like he's just using his fastball for effect, and when he needs to throw a strike, he goes to either that sharp breaking curve ball or the slider in the mid-80s. Off-speed pitch down and into Kosuke. He saw the rotation on that pitch, was thinking fastball down and in right where I like it, and way out in front. Not even sure what that pitch was.
Almost had a cutter action. Whatever it was nasty. Still 2-2.
They're making him work here, scattering pitches all around the strike zone. Only one of them really touched the pitch track's strike zone, and that pitch was called a ball, the second pitch of the sequence.
Kick in the 3-2 outside to load him up.
Good battling at bat by Kosuke that time against the guy he's never seen before. Ultimately takes that cutter off the outside corner for ball 4 to load him up for the top of the order in Starlin Castro.
Blake Hawksworth takes off his jacket, grabs a ball, and Rick Honeycutt will come out and talk a little strategy and also buy Hawksworth a little extra time. Hey, fans, visit the newly renovated Captain Morgan Club at Wrigley Field with more than 30 flat screens, an expanded menu, and an outdoor patio atmosphere. Make it your place to catch all home and away games. The Captain Morgan Club, your neighborhood pet-friendly headquarters and destination place. For more information, including specials and private party options, call 773-404-4750.
Reed Johnson fan right there.
Yeah. So loaded up for the top of the order. Wind still blowing out a little bit left to right as Castro takes a strike. And that hard slider from Guerrier.
Certainly not the location that Guerrier was hoping for, but Jeff Nelson with the strike call, putting Castro in the hole right away.
And a base hit. Soriano in. Johnson scores. Tying run now at third with nobody out. Go-ahead run is on base. 8-7.
Money hitting by Starlin Castro. Middle of the plate cutter, down a little bit, just guides it right back up the middle of the field. That's when he's at his best. Taking advantage of the entire playing surface, a hard base hit into center field, scoring a couple, and moving the tying run to third base.
The Dodgers will concede the tying run for an opportunity to turn 2 on a ground ball up the middle. We saw Kerry Wood up. He still is. Now Carlos Marmol is up in the bullpen as well. Outside to Barney. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. He's 3 for 3 in terms of getting that guy to the plate. Four-hit game for Castro. Barney looking for his 4th hit. And a ground ball backhanded. They'll get 1. That's it. And Barney will get the game tying RBI. It's 8-8 1 out in the inning. 3rd RBI of the day for Darwin Barney. How about these two kids?
Well, they don't know what pressure is. They're just playing ball. Hard ground ball to Jamie Carroll at shortstop. Makes him move to his right a little bit. That's going to make it a tougher double play to turn. And Aaron Miles just decided the best plan of attack was to hang on to that baseball, take the force out at second, and allow the Cubs to tie the game.
So now Ryan Dempster off the hook for the loss. Both he and Lilly will get no decisions. Guerrier had little trouble getting through the 7th inning. And he's had all kinds of problems in the 8th. Been a game of comebacks. The Dodgers erased a 5-1 deficit. The Cubs were down 3 going into this bottom of the 8th. Snap throw to first, and Loney did a good job just to keep that ball out of right field.
Rick Barajas thought he had a shot at Barney with a good throw. Quick feet. Unfortunately for him, he just spikes the ball into the dirt, giving Barney plenty of chance to get back to first base.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Starlin Castro with that big 2-run single, picking up his 4th hit. It's the 5th time in his career already that he's had 4 hits in a game, and the 2nd time this season.
Pickoff attempt at first. Guerrier does not have a very good move. Very slow with his feet. Very deliberate with his upper body turn. Barney could probably get an extra step, maybe 2 on his lead. I've noticed this throughout the afternoon, Len. Casey Blake down there at third base. The Dodgers must have an organizational philosophy about protecting against doubles at all times in the game. Now, certainly a double now could conceivably score Barney from first base, but I mean, going all the way back to the 1st and 2nd inning of this game, we've seen Casey Blake positioned very close to that third baseline.
Cubs have out-hit the Dodgers 14-11. LA has 3 home runs in this game as they not only got back in it but took the lead. Here it is. He struck him out.
Once again, Guerrier going to the hard slider or cutter. When he's needed to throw a strike, he's gone to that mid-80s cut fastball. He's thrown some curves in the mid to upper 70s, just having all kinds of issues spotting his fastball.
Guerrier originally was in the White Sox organization. He went to Kent State, 10th round pick in '99, but again didn't make his debut until a couple of organizations later, the Twins. The 1-0 pitch to Ramirez, a pop that'll get back out of play. Hiroki Kuroda and Carlos Zambrano tomorrow. We'll have it for you right here on Comcast Sportsnet, 12:30 for pregame live. First pitch at 1:20. Z with a 10-game winning streak.
Pitch that time for Ramirez. This ball right out over the plate where he likes it and get his arms extended. Unfortunately, just underneath that. Throw it again. Should be another pick at first here on Darwin Barney. We've seen some clubs use trickier pickoff signs this year. But the universal sign for a pick at first is when you see that catcher's thumb pop out. None of the fingers come out to signal a pitch. You just flip your thumb a couple times, indicating the pitcher this is a pickoff at first base. Fastball away. I was able to fight that one off and stay alive. We were talking about this the other day, Len, with advanced scouts and with so much video available nowadays, what can an advanced scout help you with? Well, this is a perfect example here. That was supposed to be a fastball low and away, but the pitch was basically up and in.
Not as if they're working him up and in. They're trying to go low and away. Yep.
And that's something an advanced scout would notice being at the ballpark. You see where that catcher sets up. You see where the pitch ends up.
Fly ball shallow left. Sands got a late break on it, and it'll drop, and Barney will end up at third, and the inning continues.
I think Jerry Sands is getting a little gun shy out there in left field here at Wrigley Field. Had all kinds of problems with the sun earlier in the ball game. Let a ball drop. Playing very deep, respecting the power of Aramis Ramirez, and he popped one up into shallow left field. Sands broke back initially, and by the time he recovers, it drops for a base hit. And Darwin Barney motoring all the way around to third base.
It will be Blake Hawksworth. We have the Toyota call to the pen. First and third. Cubs have tied it. They'll try to grab the lead next.
That airline is going to nail that frequent flyer with restrictions when he tries to use his miles.
That's a lot of red tape. Step on it. I can't escape the red tape. Now you can with Rapid Rewards. Come on.
Join Rapid Rewards and enjoy unlimited reward seats, no blackout dates, and no red tape.
When you just can't wait for Rocky Mountain cold refreshment, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
I vow to be ready to go whenever you are. I vow to work even after the sun goes down, and to take a tank of gas as far as she'll go. I vow to be the most fuel-efficient Sierra ever. And now use your $14.95 PowerTech discount to get a total value of $6,000 on the 2011 Sierra PowerTech. It's the best Sierra ever.
Right-hander Blake Hawksworth, who was acquired from St. Louis in November for Ryan Theriot. First Dodger trade with St. Louis since 1988 when Pedro Guerrero was dealt for John Tudor. Last time Hawksworth pitched in this ballpark, it did not go well. A very scary moment on September 25th of last year. He took a Sam Fuld liner off his face in the mouth and upper lip area. Took almost 30 stitches. He'll face Jeff Baker with runners at first and third and 2 outs in the 8th.
Hawksworth with a 4-seam fastball that'll reach the mid to upper 90s. He also throws a 2-seam sinking fastball in the low 90s, a curve and a slider, and an occasional straight changeup.
Born in North Vancouver, British Columbia. Canadian-born Hawksworth is on in a tie game. Here's the pitch to Jeff Baker, and the Cubs lead. That's a gapper. Barney scores. Ramirez sent around third. Throw to the plate. Not in time. It's 10-8. Jeff Baker knocks in 2.
Baker jumping on the first pitch. He sees a breaking ball up and out over the plate. Gets it past Andre Ethier all the way to the vines. Ramos Ramirez chugging around from first base. He can talk to Geovany Soto about that trip around the bases. Not as easy as you think trying to score from first base on an extra base hit, but Ramos is able to do it. Nice going.
A 5 spot here in the 8th inning, and now it's Carlos Marmol in the 9th as Kerry Wood has sat down. That was a double, by the way, for Baker. And the 1-0 pitch to Soto. Lined at Blake to end the inning. The Cubs bat around. They get a standing O as we go to the 9th. 10-8 Cubs.
What is value? Is it too much of a good thing, or is it something that only the precious few can afford? Hello, precious. But you and I know better. Value means getting all the quality you want at the right price. Whether you upload, download, send, or receive, or just want to call mom to say, hola, you need a network that can deliver real value.
And that network is Verizon. Get mom a new Samsung Fascinate for $99.99 and unlimited data for only $29.99 on America's largest high-speed wireless network.
Es tu mamá. She deserves it.
Start spreading the news. HGTV's hit series, Selling New York, is back.
So tell me what you're looking for.
All new season.
4 to 10 million is a very fun client.
More agents.
It's a little steep. If he doesn't jump on this, then he's a fool.
Selling New York. This season is so money. Thursdays at 9, 8 Central on HGTV.
Whoa, I should get Mom a Samsung Fascinate. Bright, colorful screen, high-speed downloads, HD video. She'll want videos of grandkids. I'm not ready for kids. What would I name it? Brian's good. Brian will make eye contact, work with his hands, return emails. Okay, Mom's getting the phone.
Get Mom a new Samsung Fascinate for $99.99 and unlimited data for only $29.99 on America's largest high-speed wireless network, Verizon.
Chicago sports fans know there's only one place to go for the best local sports news and highlights. That's Sportsnet Central every night at 6:30, 10, 10:30, and midnight on Comcast Sportsnet. Fans' best friend. Carlos Pena in for Jeff Baker. Just knocked in two to give the Cubs a lead again, and the closer Carlos Marmolon to try to pick up the save. Unsuccessful his last time out trying to notch a save, but the Cubs did win the game in extras. That was game one of the doubleheader on Wednesday. So Marja got the win in that game. Marmol got the win Monday night as he went an inning and a third against the Padres. Strike called on Matt Kemp on a fastball to start the inning. Chance now for the Cubs to get to 10-10. A little bit inside. 1-1.
A lot of moving parts in that Carlos Marmol delivery, and it usually takes him a few pitches to get locked in. Well, how Matt Kemp managed to avoid that fastball up and in at 92.
Kemp tried to wait back on the slider, and he missed it. Dodger bullpen gave it up. Matt Guerrier scoreless seventh, but charged with 5 in the 8th. Kemp laid off 2-2. It's reached out, and the ground ball backhanded by Barney. Throw to first. Nicely done.
Well, a lot of the defensive attention, and rightly so, has gone to Starlin Castro for some of the plays he's made at the shortstop position, but you can't do it any better than that. Darwin Barney taking a base hit away from Matt Kemp, going way up the middle of the field, throwing off balance, and plenty of time for the out.
Seen some more fastballs than normal than the Cubs closer. Base runner would bring the tying run to the plate. James Loney on deck. Three and two.
Situation where he needs to throw a strike. He's just as likely to throw that slider as he is his fastball. Probably more likely to throw the slider. I think he's got more confidence that he can throw that slider in the strike zone when he has to than he does his fastball.
Another 3-2 just inside. The slider didn't break quite enough for Marmol. And it's a 1-out walk. And it brings up Loney.
Maybe tried to overthrow that slider, just never really took the break, just kept spinning up there off the plate, up and in. Gio tries to pull it down into the strike zone, but ball 4 to Sands, brings up left-handed hitting James Loney.
Fly ball deep center. Bird back. He's got room. In fact, comes in a step or two after getting behind the ball. 2 away. Time to check on our GMC player of the game. Guess who? Starlin Castro. 4 more hits. Big 2-run single, igniting that 5-run 8th.
3 RBI, scored 2 runs, stole a base. That's all.
Rod Barajas with 2 outs. Well, the energy in this place is something else. Like the Cubs were going to drop 2 games under for the first time this year, but then they roared back with 5 runs in the 8th. And nobody's left. Two strikes to Barajas. Final. What a wild one this was, and they even up the series at a game apiece.
Baseball season's underway. Well, you better get ready for a brand new day. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. They're singing, go Cubs, go. Go Cubs, go. In the National League. Well, this is the year in the Cubs are in. So come on down to Wrigley Field. We're singing now, go Cubs, go.
A lot of big hits late, but the biggest came from Jeff Baker. He's standing by with Dave Kaplan.
All right, thank you, Len. Huge hit. Manager shows a lot of faith in you. A right-hander on the hill, and you delivered on the first pitch. Tell us about that at bat.
Yeah, you know, I was just trying to look for something up, and kind of hung a breaking ball a little bit, and you know, I was just excited to get that at bat and try to do some damage there, and you know, got a big hit.
Today the weather was the best we've seen in a long time, and 27 combined hits between the 2 teams. Is there any coincidence?
I don't think so. You know, the wind's blowing out, which I don't think it has this year at all. You know, we're not wearing 4 pair of sleeves out here, and you know, mentally guys are ready to go, and you know, we swung the bats well and had a good win.
How about this crowd and everybody into it? It's packed today. You can feel some enthusiasm.
Yeah, it's different. You know, it's been cold, and you know, some people have been staying home, and get these people out here and, you know, going nuts where they are and giving them a good game. You know, it was exciting.
Last one, you played first today. You've been at the top of the order, the 5 spot. Any difference for you?
No, I just want to be in there, you know, wherever it is. You know, as long as I'm not hitting 9th, you know, I really don't care. But, you know, wherever I'm at, you know, I just want to play and try to produce.
All right, a big hit for Jeff Baker. Cubs come back with 5 in the 8th. They win. Let's go back up top to Len Casper.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Cap, thanks very much. That's going to do it for our game coverage. What a roller coaster ride it was today. That's why you got to stick with us the entire day. Cubs 10, Dodgers 8, your final. Coors Light Cubs post-game live coming up next. In-game scoring provided by ScorePad. We're back at you tomorrow, 12:30 here on Comcast Sportsnet. First pitch 120 for the rubber match of this one. And now for Bob and our entire crew, Bud Casper inviting you to stay tuned. Cap and Holly coming up with Coors Light post-game live next.
The Chicago Cubs strongly encourage the use of public transportation. The CTA offers a variety of options, including the Red Line, which stops right at Wrigley Field at the Edison Station. If you must drive, try the remote parking operation at DeVry University, located near the Edison and Rockwell intersection. The remote lot offers parking and an express bus for just $6. For more details, call the CTA hotline at 773-836-7000 or visit Cubs.com.
Get amazing dollar deals during the Crazy Day sale at Menards. For 3 days only, get unbelievable deals. Prices so low, they're crazy. You'll find free items, dollar items, $2 items, and more. Check out the Menards Crazy Days dollar deals. But hurry, the sale ends Sunday, and these deals won't last long. Good while supplies last, and you don't want to miss these prices.
Save big money at Menards.
Cubs baseball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines' new Rapid Rewards, unlimited reward seats, and no blackout dates. Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Xfinity. Cubs baseball in high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Midas. For brakes, oil changes, and tires, trust the Midas touch. AT&T. And by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealer today for great savings on Toyota's all-star lineup of fuel-efficient vehicles. Official partner of the Chicago Cubs.
Welcome to Bennigan's. We're proud to present our new menu consisting of generous pours, generous portions, and the Oh Yes Irish hospitality.
Want something extra special? Stop in for all-you-can-eat chicken tender Mondays. Oh, baby back rib Tuesdays. Burger Wednesdays. Or any of our other daily specials. And don't forget to try a generous pour or one of our new specialty drinks. Oh yes, you'll always get a bit more at Bennigan's in Coralville.
No matter what they call it.
Phone companies can't call it
The fastest.
Mediacom owns that.
Mediacom speeds are unbeatable, and they keep getting faster.
Now they have Ultra 50, a 50 meg internet service so fast, it's untouchable.
Faster is better.
Better for streaming, better for gaming.
A better online experience.
What else do you want?
Mediacom, the best and the fastest.